Tyche is the Greek goddess of fortune, the personified force of chance that governed prosperity, ruin, and the unpredictable turns of human affairs. This segment traces her identity from an obscure Oceanid of the Archaic catalogues to the sovereign civic fortune of the Hellenistic world. Among the deities of Greek belief, Tyche personified fortune, the impersonal force that governed prosperity, chance, and the reversal of human affairs. In Hesiod's Theogony, she belongs to the earliest layer of her identity. Named among the many daughters of Oceanus and Tethys, one of the Oceanids who presided over the waters of the world. The Homeric Hymn to Demeter preserves the same early conception, placing her among the maidens who gathered flowers beside Persephone at the moment of the abduction. In these archaic sources she is a minor figure, a name within a catalogue, her later significance not yet realized. The classical period transformed her. The poet Pindar praised her far above her origins, naming her a daughter of Zeus Eleutherios and ranking her among the Moirai, the Fates, whom he judged the strongest of her sisters. He addressed her as bearer of preservation for cities, steering ships upon the sea and the fortunes of war and counsel upon the land. In this identity, Tyche became the divine explanation for outcomes that lay beyond calculation, the favorable turn and the sudden loss alike. Her domains were fortune in its widest sense, the wealth or ruin of individuals, the rise and fall of cities, the unpredictable distribution of success. Her attributes fixed this meaning in symbol. She held the rudder by which she steered the course of worldly events, the sphere, whose instability expressed the uncertainty of fortune, and the cornucopia, the horn of abundance, marking the prosperity she could bestow. As protector of a city, she wore the mural crown, a circlet fashioned in the shape of fortified walls. Under the title Good Fortune, she was paired with Agathosdaimon as a granter of favorable outcomes. Tyche generated few extended myths, for she functioned less as a character than as a principle, expressed through attribute and title rather than narrative. This abstraction allowed her identity to attach itself to particular places, producing distinct local forms. Each city possessed its own guardian fortune, conceived as a separate divine presence. The most renowned was the Tyche of Antioch, given definitive form in the Hellenistic period by the sculptor Eutychides, who portrayed her seated and crowned with walls above the river of the city, an image copied throughout the ancient world. It was the Hellenistic age that raised her to her greatest height. In a world of shifting kingdoms and uncertain succession, where the careers of rulers turned on chance, she became among the most significant of all deities, the presiding spirit of cities and monarchs. She was identified with the Egyptian Isis and later equated with the Roman Fortuna, and she was often set beside Nemesis, the power that corrected excessive fortune. Across these forms she retained a single meaning, the recognition that human affairs were governed by a force neither just nor predictable. In closing, Tyche embodied the Greek confrontation with chance, rising from an obscure daughter of Ocean to the sovereign fortune of the Hellenistic world, the divine name given to all that human effort could not command.